Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another night out. We're at our permanent permission at the minute, and yeah, we're going to see what the night brings. Hopefully it's a good one. Few drinks, gravies, food, and talking utter shite. But I'll bring you back along a little bit later when I empty out my man sack, and we'll have a bit chat then. Toodle pip. Just quickly show you the kit that I've got that I brought for this night. So I'll just sort my camera out and show you what we've got. Obviously, there's the main man.
Bit of camera on camera action. Really.
Camera on camera.
I'm sure
right.
My subscribers how really gets about doing it.
You lick my ring and I'll watch. Right, so here's me trying to use this big stand, which I'm realising isn't working very well, not in this content. But yeah, there's me kit there, just looking outside there. You can see I've got my electrics, water, gloves, hat. Then you can see me brew kit, got coffee grounds there, that's for me coffee. Got the old lantern topped up there for the night, so me and Jimmy can have a bit romantic swearing at each other. Basically, I've got the British Army bouncing bomb, the new modern one, and I've got the flex tail air mat underneath, which is a bastard for air blowing up, because when you wedge your flex tail pump in it, which fits very snugly, when you try to take it out, it deflates all the air again, so it's trying to get that right amount of contact. As you can see here, I've got a lot of army surplus. Inside I've got the softy pants and everything, if I need them, but I'm using them for a pull of the night. Not many people that have served in the British Army will have had a lot to do with these, but this is the Beastmaster, the British Army survival knife. You know, some people don't get on with it. It's great for splitting logs. It's had a little grind out of it for your ferrous rod, and it's had a nice sharpening and that. But yeah, it's a beast of a chopper. And then obviously moving on to the Spackmong chair. Yeah, it's one from home, very lightweight, and it means I don't have to like sit as low. I can get up quite easy with my Spackmongs. Going across to the food, Jimmy's actually supplying the food the night. So what I've done is, in the pan there is we've got obviously some homemade broth that I made. So it was like a standard broth, but then what I did was I put red lentils in it as well, and a bit chilli, very small amount, but just enough to give it a nice bit of spice. And we're having that as a late dinner. On the other side there, this is what Jimmy's cooking for me the night. The old mushrooms, steak, tatties, and a bit of veg. You know, I'm going to feel guilty eating the veg. It's going to be like eating Jimmy, vegetable. And then the special needs thing, the gravy. You need a few gravies, you know, so yeah, that's what's going on my dinner and on my steak, just to lubricate it. And then for tomorrow, he's got these hex sausages. I've never had these ones before. They're flat, and obviously he's got some eggs. I brought a loaf of bread, so we're going to have thick crusty bread, and the old Hovis soft white, you know. Remember that advert? And there's Jimmy's setup. Basically, because obviously when he's talking in his sleep, he's got he gets a lot of flies attracting him, so obviously he's got to use it. But he's got like a snug pack sleeping bag. Yeah. Is it a snug pack, your sleeping bag?
Snug pack, special forces.
Special forces.
2 sleeping bags, quite nice and thick.
So he's not special forces, he's a special fucker.
Special needs. I've got 2 pillows in here as well. One goes up between my knees on night time.
All right.
But obviously for tonight, I've got like me main woofy hat, and I've got me really crap.
And have you washed it this time?
Yeah, I've washed it.
Oh, right, so
I've got me heated body warmer, some heated gloves, all my electrics, and then I've got this trail camera that I've just caught a fox demolishing a full
Yeah,
sheep in
there was a carcass in the old, it's an old wood.
And then obviously I've got me
flex tail
gear, R05 rectangular thing. But obviously our setup says I've got me and Rooney a canvas stretcher bed type thing made.
Yeah.
And we'll just leave them here set up.
But the good thing about them air mats, right, is not like the old ones or the ones that you take to the beach when you're in sort of
the lilos.
the lilos and that, like going to Benidorm sort of thing. These have actually got insulation inside. It's a silver foil.
Yeah.
And if you haven't used one,
sorry, I'm just going to this up.
If you haven't used one, what actually happens is, when you're cold, it stops the cold air coming through on the ground, and yeah, it just keeps you insulated. It's obviously the British Army. All you do is get a roll mat. You get a roll mat, and that's all you get. They like try and stop the cold coming through. So yeah, that's where we are at the night. Don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to have our soup, and I'll bring you back when it's dripping down my chin.
We're going to do a little bit of work, some wood.
Right, one point I forgot to mention here was Jimmy was here the other week, and there's a couple of down trees. So what he's done is basically got his saw out and did a bit of chopping, and this is his good work that he's done. I'll just show you. So you can see in the wood store, obviously he's cut it at that shape, so it was easier to bring back down to camp. But obviously we've got a lot of hardwoods there and that, and burns great, hardly smokes, whereas the old pine, you know, pine sap smokes like a motherfucker. So yeah, we've got all that done. But you see in there, he's got like a lot more to collect up there. He just didn't have time to do it, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, bring you back a little bit later when I'm scadding me tongue on some soup. There's Mr. Jimmy Lundlerson splitting the wood. There is obviously some bits of hardwood there that are definitely hard to break, but this is all dried out, and some are hard as bastards actually. Yeah. So yeah, don't argue with these bits. But yeah, we're just getting prepared to make tonight's evening meal. We're supposed to be doing a live feed, but our signal is absolutely crap for some reason. It's like AA have moved out of the area, and you kind of get a signal, but we didn't have a problem when we were first up here. So anyway, that's Jimmy splitting the logs there. Sorry?
Doing the graft.
Doing the graft, yeah. I'm supervising, you know what I mean? Just tell him he's trying to smash up my camp and all that, you know. So anyway, and I'm doing the menial task of splitting all this wood into smaller usable bits. Obviously, when we did this earlier on, we snapped it at a size that could be used correctly. Well, not correctly, but used first time. Whereas this was gathered in haste. So what's happening now is we're just starting to, well, I'm starting to snap it up to a usable size. Because obviously once we start cooking the food, we want to have a continuous heat. And having the smaller bits enables you to keep that constant heat, whereas if you just use big logs and you didn't have the hot coals, the fire dies off, so you're up and down with your heat. So yeah, doing this to give her the best options of getting it cooking correctly first time. Bring us back a little bit later. What I've got to go and do is try and get this bit of chili flake out of me back eye. That's if you went for a shite or anything like that. But as you heard before in one of my last things I said before, I says I didn't have, I've got a chili flake in me back eye. So the story goes behind that, last night I was going to a party, so I decided to make some cheese toasties. So all I had was mozzarella cheese, which is great for pizzas and that, but it's a case of like hasn't got much taste. So anyway, I made me cheese, so I decided just to go straight in with chili flakes. So I sprinkled like quite a lot of chili flakes. So when I made me toasty, I was eating that. Consequently, last night, like I was at this party, And after eating a few prawn vol au I decided that I need like a massive shit. So anyway, I went, and when I come in, I was telling the lads, I says, I didn't have a chili flake stuck on me ring, because like I say, it felt like on one edge of me ring bolt that a chili flake was burning me back eye. So yeah, that's where I was sort about, and I didn't have that chili flake still there, even though it's been washed and wet wiped and all that. It just feels like I've got an internal chili flake on one side of me passage. Anyway, apart from that, right, we're going to get on with lighting the fire, so we'll commence with that.
Jesus Christ, Rooney. Tell you what, you're going to be 18 rated, you like. Right. I like that's it.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I reckon you like that camera, you know what I mean?
I love it, mate. I love it. 3, 2, 1. Right, well, it's getting on now. Like, we're pushing for time. It's 6:20 already. As you can see, it's pitch black. But I found some silver birch in the fire pit. I must have put it in there ages ago. I was going to scrape it, but then I cut my finger. Have a go of it. So I'm just going to light it with a lighter. And this is how we're getting the fire done tonight, instead of a Rooney fire doofer, which are absolutely fantastic, by the way. If it's something that you want to buy, speak to Rooney on his channel.
The fire doofers is getting.
You can tell I've got a lot of oil on this because it's quite smoky, but it'll get the fire going really nice. I've must have had this for absolutely donkeys, like, because I can't remember when I picked this. I think it was from down the bottom of the woods. Right.
So what he's not really telling you is basically I did a health and safety risk assessment on him, getting some scrapings off that bark, right? And what we realised was he's going to chop half his hand off, isn't he? So
yeah.
what actually says, right then, because you're not sensible enough to actually do that safely, and we didn't have the proper first aid, because we haven't got a tourniquet big enough to wrap round his fucking neck. But apart from that, you know, as you can see that we're going on there.
Just sweat your head off.
Right, aye. Oh, hey.
Kind of take them anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
But aye, Rooney's humour.
So
You've got to get on with it. You know, otherwise, if I didn't get on with Rooney, I wouldn't have been camping for nearly 6 years, I think it is now. We've known each other for over 30 years. So if I didn't know, I never will. But there you go. That's the fire going. We'll let that spread out a bit. I've got a little bit more silver birch there, so I might as well just tie it on.
And one of the boosters about this, you only have to donate a lung every time, like, you set it away, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, if, yeah, you want to... Well, I just thought I'd bring you back because Jimmy's just been telling us he's getting a new camera. And if you sit down with Mr. Lawson, I'd like you to explain to all the viewers why you love this camera so much, because he's basically told us he loves it more than his fucking piles. Anyway, Jimmy, so can you just tell the viewers, like, why you love this camera so much?
Because it's much better than a GoPro.
Oh, right.
The picture quality, working in, like, low light, just everything about it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I love it a lot. And have you seen the size of its microphone? Tinsy wincy little thing. So Osmo Action 5.
It's got as much hair on it as Bonnie Blue's Snatch. Anyway, I just thought I'd tell you that he loves his new camera. You know what I mean? So, Jimmy, I'd love to see it.
Do you want to see it? It's a pity they can't see because there's no lights.
You know, it's just lovely, isn't it?
He hasn't got any light on, has he?
Oh man, let's.
Look at.
Whoa!
Look at.
Turn yours off. It's not in his. That's rather bright. It's bright as shite in the middle of the night.
Osmo Action 5.
Yeah. So I'm just showing you that lovely,
really good.
that
Come
lovely
on, check
camera.
out my video next week.
Yeah.
It should be good.
Know what I mean?
All right. Now wait, we've got to get back onto this fire because otherwise it's going to die a death. And I need to cook Rooney some steak and potatoes and mushrooms and peppercorn sauce.
I'd rather finger blast me arse than talk about new cameras.
I need to get the flipping tatties on, man.
Oh, hey, aye. Anyway,
right.
Bring you back shortly. Toodle pips. Jimmy's just been hoying the veg on there. Sorry, I'll correct myself. Jimmy has boiled the veg and it's nearly done there. He's just hoyed on the pan, and I am having no influence as to how he cooks this food. By the way, did I tell you he's got a new camera and he loves it. But anyway, getting back to the story, the steaks is on, he's got the mushrooms in, so I'm just sitting back here having a little bit of chill time. Actually, it feels good. I'm not getting smoked out, and yes, I want mine, what is it, medium well done sort of thing, my steak this time. But as you can see there, he's given a little bit of stirrage. But anyway, before I forget, what I'd like to tell you is like, oh, got that on camera. I'd like to tell you is like, Jimmy loves his new camera, you know what I mean? So, just thought I'd let you know. Right, as you can see, Jimmy's just hoying in his, peppercorn sauce. Yeah. So he's got the mushers on the go there. The flames is going lovely. The vegetables.
Where's my gloves?
The gloves. Cross it. Oh, there's gloves there. So yes, it's going like blazing saddles. My arse will be like once I get this peppercorn sauce down, like, you know. But yeah, looking very, very, very nice. One little bit concerned not getting enough heat in, but obviously the way I snapped the twigs the night just made it like so attainable, you know, like, so we're going there.
What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to drain the water out of here, and I'm going to put the potatoes on the frying pan as well.
Happy days.
Without losing the patties, like, it's absolutely red as here. I shouldn't be doing this in the camp, like, but needs must and all that.
It's dry enough. It adds a bit of water, while, even though it's around fire, while I was douse it down before we leave anyway, you know, so yeah.
What I like doing this for is because you get all the peppercorn sauce onto the actual potatoes as well. Potatoes!
By the way,
yeah, steaks are looking good, they feel good. We'll just quickly move the veg out the heat, give that a quick check, make sure it doesn't go too soggy. Yeah, that's perfect. That's going to be nice and crunchy. Oh, that's really hot. I need some proper oven gloves, like.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. So just let that go for a little bit longer. Move that back over, make sure we've got the steak actually on the pan.
I'm actually quite hungry. And we've got about 25 minutes to try and get a live feed going.
I'm not even recording, I'm just doing time lapse.
We've actually had a shit night with trying to get internet connection, and what's actually happened is for some reason it's dropping off, dropping on. So we reckon somebody's either stole the mast up here and sold it for scrap metal so they can buy some drugs, or somebody hasn't put 50 pence in the meter, you know what I mean, to keep it ticking over. But yeah, it's ticking over very, very nicely. Right, I'd like to tell you as a joke, right? Don't take any offence by this joke, but what has gay men and bungee jumpers got in common? Have a think about that. Gay men and bungee jumpers got in common. Right, the answer to this little riddle is, if the rubber breaks, they're both in deep shit. Shit a hedgehog. Well, first of all, I'd like to bring you along to see me meal I've got off Chef Jean, and it's actually really, 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 really nice.
Thank you.
I actually like this meal as much as Jimmy likes his new camera. I didn't have a told you he likes his new camera. But anyway, you're not gonna have my fat head in it, but yeah, you've got the tatties, the steak and the mushrooms were cooked in a chili sauce. The vegetables are a little al dente, perfect. And what happened was after that he put in a peppercorn sauce, and it's just got this lovely nice taste of it. Jimmy's not happy with his steak because it's a bit overdone for him, but I like my steak. It's just a shame he gave me the one with all the fat on, you know, but no,
It's a supermarket steak, mate, unfortunately.
there's nothing I find wrong with this, so I have to get down my fat head quickly before it goes cold, but it's lovely. Well, it's time to get to bed. It's after midnight. I'm not going to disclose what time it is. Thank you for everybody that's been watching the live feed on Jimmy's channel. You get to the point of no resistance where you just want to like enjoy yourself and carry on. But this fat carcass is a little bit broken, and obviously, like you can tell, like I'll be doing a lot of like bushcraft judgmentals on how people cook food and all that. Me being like a Michelin star chef sort of thing, and what I mean by that is I'm as fat as a fucking Michelin fucking tire. That's as close as I come to it. But anyway, we've had a great fucking night. And because I'm speaking to yous, I'm allowed to swear because I'm allowed to swear on Jimmy's channel now because he's very popular. So yes, great having you coming along with. I think the live feed was like fucking. I think we basically made everybody watch her for so long because we threatened to like hurt their families if they didn't stop with her. But anyway, stop with for a fantastic time. We've had a great time. Just trying to get my boots off and all that shit. And it was a fucking hoot. You know, it's the amount of abuse that I given and received was at a natural state of, you know, there's going to be a lot of posh totties out there saying, yes, I want to comment, but I don't want to say things to lower the standards. Ooh, that suits you, sir. But I constantly set low standards, and then I constantly fail to achieve them. So, hey-ho, I'd rather be friends with people. And people say to me, Ronnie, I don't mind you like talking utter fucking shite, which you normally do. But anyway, I'm having a bit of a challenge with trying to get my laces loose and all that sort of shit. Oh, you bastard. You bastard cunt. Cuntiest fuckiest. Right, where's me clockiest? I've got these fucking imitation fucking clockiest fucking sockiest and all that. These old Carrymore army fucking Gore-Tex boots. They're heavier than a pig and fucking shit, but I'll tell you what is Gore-Tex, fucking Gluteus, fucking posh booty are really cool. I still keep on thinking I've got a fucking chili flake on my arsehole because I've had a fucking sting on it for nearly 2 days. So I don't know, it's just like the brother fucking whatever it is up in the sky. It's just giving us a bit of fucking shit, literally. I don't know the answers to it. But what I will say is, I might before tomorrow is get out my new musical instrument, because obviously after last weekend in my triangle, I've been asked to actually go out and do a bit of recording with a couple of bands in the day where the triangle was very important in musical escalation. So obviously I had to leave it there because they were frightened in case my musical escalant would get damaged. So anyway, being moved on to the next one because like obviously being a big social fucking musical fucking intelligence fucking spatmongius is going on. There's a lot of people want me fucking what's it called? Want me spectacular knowledge of the music shenanigans. So I don't know if I want to show you this new instrument. I'll be honest as though I'm not as cool as like a lot of people with this bit of equipment. But it's not that you fucker. I hope that sounded like a crack in my fucking chair. That means I'm a fat cuntius. I forgot I've been learning Latin tonight. So if I talk shiteius in the biggiest of like tropical fucking wanglers, it's because like I say, I just learned the night. Oh, hell. Whew, that was an exercise in this fucking song. Right, whew, this goes out of breath, I could. I've got my cheap Crocs on. Yeah, going back to that. Love these Carrymore boots. Really warm, keep your feet and all that, but they've got like a locking lace at a midpoint. And if you haven't got it quite right, every time you put them on, you've either got your boots too slack or too fucking tight, you know what I mean? So I'm not the best keenest on that. So that's been its downsides from the day I've had them. But it's a warm boot in Gore-Tex. Well, I've never experienced, hadn't need the Gore-Tex either, but warm is fucking cool. Is there anything I need to come here? I'll just fucking go with it. Right, I think that's it. All stay happy and just I'll be serious. Jean-Marie, I want to buy a Tarly cabbage that will fit in my head and smell of cock cheese. Take care. I'm away, I'm fucking spatmoned. Anybody told you that Jimmy's bought a new camera? You'll find out on his latest video that he brings out next weekish. You'll find out that he's got a new camera. Anyway, we're the only people that does live feed to fall asleep and let other people have conversations between each other, you know what I mean? And we're not even charging you. So, like I say, it's like a safe place for fucking spackmongs where you can abuse each other at a safety distance. But yeah, going on about this, like the internet shit was like, were like pixelated, we had become part of the Minecraft TMU community, were like the cheap version of things. So anyway, I've got this Goshawk doofa, and trying to there we go. So yeah, I've got me water on the go for about 24 cups of water, and I'll bring you back a little bit.
Jimmy's doing all the dishes that Rooney should have done last night.
Yeah, Jimmy's doing all the dishes because he's the only professional that can do it in a correct manner and timely manner. And I'm just getting me fucking you know, anyway, that's to the older clan. But yeah, well, I did like something like 4.5 hours live feed last night, and
1 minute short of 5 hours.
yeah,
1 minute short of 5 hours.
1 minute short of 5 hours, and you know what it is? Me and him sat asleep for an hour of that. But I'm glad that you could entertain yourselves. We had people from quite around the world actually last night, you know. So like I say, it was a great laugh sort of thing. We're tagged full of shit, and like I say, if you would like Jimmy to like wang his torch off his head while he's pissed because he doesn't remember doing it.
I can't remember doing that.
He can't even remember.
The viewers know that I've got a new camera. Look, it's got magnets on the sides and everything.
It's got I think I'm arriving again. Oh, get me hairy titties. Oh, woo. Yeah, so we've got the brew on the go, and yeah, there wasn't much recording done last night. We had a good laugh, and to the people that we know, we hope insulted you at some point, or I did anyway. But yeah, we had a really good laugh. And like I say, we're not here to insult all of yous. Shall we go on? This is like the TMU version of being in Australia. You live on the side.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I haven't got any bruises on my head, so I must have been wanging it that much. But I hope I haven't broke my torch. I can't remember doing that.
No, you didn't break your torch.
I normally okay when I'm normally a little bit tipsy when I have my free Jack Daniels, but then I had a can of lager as well because I brought a box of lager and I only end up with one of them. There's none left, so I wonder.
So you trying to say?
I wonder who's went and drank the rest of them. And I had a hip flask full of toffee vodka as well. I didn't share it with Rooney.
Do you remember the reason why I had all them cans though? Because every time I went for a wee, you were snorting it by yourself.
Oh, right.
And when you say, so we couldn't actually have drinking chocolate with toffee vodka because somebody in that fat head had squashed it all, you know. Right, I've come back from Australia, so yeah, the main man snaffling it and uses witnesses. Please send a word of disgust of like the sneaky bastard.
He's swearing. It's absolutely terrible, isn't it? And anyway, I must have been that done in last night with a drink. I woke up this morning, I had my scarf on, my hat on, all my clothing. The only things I didn't have on was my boots.
Yeah. And he had his camera in his pocket.
I had my camera, my phone and everything in my pocket still and everything. Unbelievable. I woke up, I was sweating. I've still got them on now, I haven't even took them off.
And he's given us his aids that he brought. I've only caught it, the third time I've caught it. I'll tell you what, I don't think I'll be able to kick this one now that I'm 60.
That's because he's had a stupid flu injection. The government have went and sabotaged his body with getting injected with loads of poisons.
Aye.
Yeah, they put microchips inside him and everything. Let's get a conspiracy going on his video.
tell you what it is, it's just as well I drank so many lagers, because that's like your medicine of like putting you right, you know.
Right,
So
trying to flush it out.
do you remember that you put everybody to a port challenge last night?
To a what?
Port challenge. So every time like that, ask somebody, we're going to have port finds on one of our live feeds at one point. So you're going to be smash burger, gee.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll be drinking loads because, is that because you're swearing?
No, this is just because if we say a certain terminology, we don't know what the rules is going to be, but you decide that we're going to...
Rooney's probably brought this up because he likes drinking port on the sly and home, you know.
It wasn't that.
He's a port freak.
Do you know who it was?
Who?
Scotty.
Scotty.
Aye, he was on about, because we got on about pork
Tommy
and
Cork.
cheese. Aye, Scotty, I don't know why that. But now we've got on about like things that goes nice with cheese.
Sell
We're
3
talking about
times.
jam and cheese that went. We're talking about apple and cheese, and I forget.
And cheese. I didn't mind it on a burger or on pizza, but not on its own. That.
Oh well, you know. Anyway, I'll bring you back.
That's wrong.
If my kettle ever does boil, because I'm using my Goshawk poofer.
He'll still be sitting
And,
there in the afternoon by the time I've done
yeah.
all the graft. And I've
Yeah.
already done his dishes for him. Lazy twat.
Anyway, bring you back. Hope you shit a hedgehog.
Like, you see my new tattoo? Got a goldfish.
Yeah, he's got a
Rooney says I've got a goldfish.
got a goldfish
It's a
on it.
carp.
He's got a goldfish on his. He's got a
big tit.
he's got a goldfish on
his.
his.
Tits than most women.
He's got a goldfish on his hand, so he can't feel like he's having a wank off getting a blowjob off a goldfish when he has a tummy tank. Speak to you later. Look at that. It's gone like a motherfucker.
I need a D. I need. Oh, sorry.
So obviously it's blooming properly, and the water's starting to bubble, which that there is going to be 3 cups of strong testicle coffee. It's the one that puts hairs on the back of your throat and all that, which will be consumed very shortly. We're just talking about some of the shite that we're on about. What the fuck's that? I'm getting weird notifications coming up on my phone. If any of yous out there is a photo guru, you need to come and sort out me and Jimmy's internet glitch. You said you were going to buy Starlink for it.
Oh man, Nickers.
It's only £70 a month. You thought of it, so you could get a proper signal.
No.
Oh, he's disagreed now. You need to write something in the comments saying on his video saying, you're a meanie. You promised with Starlink, so we'll have no pixelations when we're watching your square head bounce around. And by the way, did I tell you that he's got a new camera? Anyway, let's... Oh, I am recording. I just hope you have like had a fantastic weekend. Me and Jimmy's feeling rough as a badger's arse.
Yeah.
I just need to get coffees down me, Gregory, and yeah, we'll see like how the world participates with today. Coffee, milk, stuff like that. Oh, I've got a boil on here. Shit, that means I've got too much. What it is, I'm trying to work out how much fuel I need to make a 3 cups of coffee. Oh, you bastard. Hottery thing going on. Look. Proper boil. I tell you what, you wouldn't want to put your nutsack in that, would you? But then again, if you've got chilli flakes stuck on your arsehole, that might help. Ah, you bastard. Jimmy, give me your gloves, mate.
Just cover up with a glove later.
I will do. In fact, I'm going to put it on.
I would double it up, mate, because the gloves aren't that good.
Yeah, no, but it's just to put on the table. But, whoa, Jackie, that's one sunburn.
That flame like it did last week.
Well, it'll be called Dance of the Flame in their phones anyway. Yeah. So, like I say, that's blooming like a motherfucker. And yeah, we'll get some coffee on the old gorge. But yeah.
Set fire to the camp.
Well, I didn't.
Did you totally fill it up like?
Yeah, I did this time because the last time it didn't get the quite boiling consistency. There's, where I put my spoon? You remember that part last week where I didn't have my lighter and I had to walk and get like a lighter? Well, you'll have to bear with this while I go and get a spoon. And I'll try and put some dodgy music on again to irritate the fuck out of you. So stay tuned. Oh, you bastard knees.
His language is terrible, isn't it? Anyway, welcome to a good YouTube channel. Lundy's Wildcamp Stroke Bushcraft. Nowadays, look at him.
You know where we spoon is?
You can't bend way out that shape, can you?
Many tried. This is why they call me the $6 million Spackmong, because I haven't even got my Spackmong on yesterday. It's on my bed at the minute.
Got the Christmas lights on already, look. Yeah. I've actually seen people where I live a month ago with decorations up for Christmas. How sad. Mine go up the day before Christmas and they come down Boxing Day. And it's a tree. That's it. We'll not be able to celebrate it soon anyway.
And now one thing that you'll not be getting for Christmas.
What?
A new camera.
A new camera? No, I don't need a new car. I've got a new camera.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, okay. I'm going to watch Rooney Bernie sell up.
Stay you bastard. So anyway, smell the coffee.
Oh, it stinks.
Lovely.
Rooney.
Yeah.
Smell your ma.
Yes. Smell me ma. Yeah, she died 20 years ago.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
that's why.
I just dug it up.
So if you're not in a windy location, you don't need to put as much fuel in.
Oh, pardon me. Pardonski. I can smell that coffee from here, it stinks. And I've got a snotty nose.
What's it smell of coffee?
It smells a horrible substance.
Right. Well, just to make it like sweet smelling coffee for you, right? I'm gonna put my sweet X in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Might as well put a spoon of sugar in.
Oh. I'm massaging it.
And now what he's going to do, he's going to try to take a drink of it on camera and burn his mouth and spit it all out.
No, I'm just making sure that it goes into the bellies of
Okay.
Look at that man.
He's hired his fellow cameraman.
Right. Remember to always be doing. Then we insert the girth in.
Hang on. I can't remember seeing this.
You know, all right, we insert the girth in.
What's that?
Right. It's for keep the grounds in the bottom of the cup. It's like it's like slow insertion, like in your back doors. You know what I mean? It's a little bit tight. It doesn't complain too much.
Is he going to burn himself?
No, I'm not going to burn myself.
Where's
And
my saw on your table?
this is why you use lube normally, but I haven't got any with us. Because you said you like it rough.
You used it last night.
Didn't use any lube last night, you just used jump in, mate.
I was so fully clothed, mate, so I know I wasn't related.
Now you check the hole in the back of your pants.
I am actually now. I could feel the wind. Is that
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
And you
So,
just drink out of that?
aye, and you didn't get any of the grounds in
Yeah,
it.
right. I'm really happy for you.
It's basically a Stanley doofer, but like what happens is if your coffee does go cold before you've had your third cup, you can just bang it back on the old flames, or if you want, you could just drink.
But would
straight
you
out.
have to take that out though before you put it back on the flame?
Oh yes, I.
Just so
But
people know.
it's just a way of doing it. Like people buy filters and all that shit. It was a Stanley doofer.
How much was that, Rooney? Can you remember?
I've had that about 5 years, mate.
Hey,
I bought the big Stanley
This is the
front.
first time I've seen it. We've been camping with each other for 6 years.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So I've got one of
you
these,
can't
right?
even bring yourself some gloves.
I know, I keep on forgetting. I had some pickled mussels, right? Can I have your glove a minute?
Oh, yeah, we're going to see.
Right? This is where
you washed your hands.
ingenuity meets. It's actually getting that hot, it's not coming off. The idea is to take that off and then go and boop, like that, but it's not working, so I cannot do that. So that idea is absolutely fucking useless, but
What? So I wouldn't touch it with your hand, mate.
I wanted to feel like what it's like to burn yourself, you know what I mean?
Tosser.
You never put your knob on a hot fire plate.
No.
well, it's a good experience. You'll only do it once. But yeah, if I had a pair of gloves, I would have twisted the top off. I just kind of walk all the way across there to get your other one. I see what you mean by, yeah, you can tell these are team gloves. Twist it. And the idea was just to put that on to dampen the flame.
Right, I'm going to sterilise them now, like, 'cause it's just been for a poo.
My hands were wet wiped and finger tight and licked to death, so you shouldn't have any concern.
Nobody licks his fingers before you wipes them, like.
So anyway, I did bring some old coffee, mate. You know.
What's that, mate?
Coffee, mate. mate. You know, the 70s throwback, you know. Like, you youngs just take that for granted, but that was technology within itself, you know what I mean? They had to get loads of cows, milk them to death, pour all the milk in a vast vat of milkiness, and then dehydrate it and freeze dye it and all that sort of shenanigans. But anyway, I talk no further because I am full of poo.
Really?
And
I've got a couple of questions for you.
What?
Did you bring an axe with you?
Axe? It's no, because we've got like two at camp.
Right.
The
did
TMU
you
versions.
Did you bring a saw with you this weekend?
Yes, you know I did.
Did you?
You little.
I brought a knife.
Yes, I did.
So why the
Me
fuck
co-
are you using my tools?
Tools. Because I like playing with your tool, mate. You know, once a tool, always a tool. So your toolage is very tool.
I've
Right,
been very
this is-
I've been very good to Rooney this week. I've brought all the water in, all the alcohol, all the food in, and all you had to do was bring some tools in to do some work. Oh shit, I swore at him there.
You know what it is?
Work.
The bastard, if he didn't drink all the water, that's the one thing is if you leave the slid on, it leaks like a fucking cocksucking motherfucker. So you've got to like, just...
Do you bleep your language out your videos, or do you just leave it all in?
I just leave everything in.
Do you?
Yeah. You go in with a full bullet and you come out smiling and
No, it
feel...
is. I'm not a coffee lover, and that stinks.
It doesn't. It smells better
So
than your...
does that stay warm in the cup?
Well,
in your pot?
It does cool down a bit, but I tell you what, there's many a coffee drinker out there will be like touching their thighs and saying, "Ooh, Rooney, I want to come on that journey of coffiness with us."
I'm going to go and get my brew. I've had my brew in here for ages, like over half an hour, and it's still warm. This is a Soto cup stove.
That's bastard hot, that.
One of the best cooking pots I've ever bought. This. It comes with a little pot inside with a stove, and it's got this here. The cover is like the thermal thing that keeps it nice and warm.
We're just dying off. No,
And,
Jim Bob, Bobby.
That's been made for over half an hour, and it's still lukewarm.
Oh, was it?
Did you fill that whole pot up with fluid?
It was about 3.7 centimetres, 3.7 millimetres away from the top.
No.
So I'm going to have to
God,
put
that's a lot.
I'm going to have to put 3.22 in it less.
I would just fill it like quarter of the way up and see what's like there.
So, to you fuckers that heard us before, as I said to them last week out in the wilderness, I put less in and it didn't quite boil at the temperature I wanted. So this time I went full blown fill your tits up sort of thing. And it managed to work. Obviously I put a little bit of excess fuel in, but I know for the next time, if I just want to warm up my nutsack and put it in a pot, I'll put half of it in and then we'll be happy dingleberries and all
I
that.
forgot to burn all that cord at the back. Oh.
Well, thanks for watching up to now. Just got a bit of peace and fucking quiet because Jimmy's went for a fucking monster shit. Same me, we haven't had breakfast yet. I'll bring you along for that part, but for the people that watched we doing the live feed last night, it was a really, really good laugh. Yeah, thanks for staying with us. Like I say, we talked absolutely utter papa. We had a good laugh, and yeah, by the way, I'm just letting you know before Jimmy actually wants to tell you he's got a new camera. So yeah, be kind on him. If you all could put in the comments, say, "Jimmy, have you got a new camera?" And that would be most appreciated, right? But please take the piss out of him. I'll bring you back a little bit later. Well, just come up to the site where Jimmy Von Tree touching sort of motherfucking doofer has been chopping some trees down. Has been chopping trees down. Cutting up the trees that are falling down for later use some of fire. As you can see there, he's cut them there, and the igeras. You can see, there's loads of other trees falling down through some of the storms that we've had. But yeah, we're going to get them processed eventually, and yeah, take all these back to camp. So he's doing one of these reviews at the moment, and he never even said that he had a new camera. But by the way, just remember to put in the messages, Jimmy, how you got a new camera? It looks amazing, or something like that. Well, everybody, we've been and did a bit of wood collecting, and Jimmy's hoovered the ground and everything. So basically, gonna leave you here now. Thanks for watching, and everyone be kind to one another, and feel free to abuse me as much as you want. You know, like, life's a roller coaster. But yeah, thanks for coming along, and I'll just get the camera turned round so Jimmy can give a final moment, and until next time, be kind and stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your week. Jimmy?
Aye, it's been a canny night, what I can remember of it like. Obviously we've done a live stream and fell asleep during it, and people were still watching. So if you're one of them, well, thank you very much. But Rooney, I was doing a review video on a trail camera, which you'll see on my channel this week hopefully. And Rooney went up right at the top of the woods by himself and done some wood collecting. Some of the big logs I've been chopping up off the trees. And he come back and he was he's ill now, like. But now he's got a nice 20-minute walk to get out, where I'll be going on my bike.
Basically, I've been retching, and that actually brought up some water, so I don't know where that's come from. If it's a bit of Jimmy's lurgy, is it Jimmy's cooking from last night? I don't know, was it too many gravies, you know?
Gravies, I think.
So I've never, like, did that or hurling after being on the drink for donkey's years. So whatever it is, you know, like I say, we'll learn to live another day. So everybody, again, be safe, and everybody, shit a hedgehog.